Hey, welcome back everybody, and it's Ty. I'm live right now, and I just want to do a little update so you kind of know where I'm at. A lot of things have happened. I've recorded a lot of footage, and basically I just want to ask you what you'd like me to do. I got a couple things I want to show you too, so let's get to it. I'm going to flip the camera around here. Okay, so here you are on my little table here. It's got some crap on it. But first thing I'm going to show you, I got this package in the mail today. So let's open it up. This is one of the things I could work on. And this is from Game Tech US, so you might be able to figure out what's in here by me saying that, at least give you kind of an idea. This is something I've wanted for a long time. I actually was, when Marshall announced this on the Ben Heck forums years ago, I was on the interest thread, but I kept missing it because basically he moved the orders to being through authorized people and stuff like that, and I kept missing the ability to get one of these, but now I finally have one, so I'm pretty excited about it. This is the UltraHDMI here, and this gives the Nintendo 64 HDMI video. So this is going to be not an easy install here, and hopefully there's some instructions online too, because basically this is the board, which it does the HDMI output from the N64. I had kind of like a little bundle I had to order, which came with some colored LEDs and stuff, and you had to get the cap kit for the N64 as well. But the difficult part will be soldering this here ribbon cable to the chip on the N64. So this actually will be end up being on the graphics GPU, if you call it that. Will need to be soldered onto the onto the pins on the process on the GPU. So, and that's surface mount. So this is going to be an interesting thing to do here. You got to get absolutely perfect, and that's going to be a test of my soldering skills. I've definitely soldered some surface mount chips, and it's very difficult to do. It's not. This is not something that I would suggest anybody take on. But yeah, whatever. If I mess it up, I mess it up. So that's that ribbon cable. I need to be very careful with this kit because I don't want to damage it. So I'll need to get the instructions of exactly what pins to solder it to. You see right here, it's got the HDMI. Is it a mini HDMI? I think it's a mini HDMI output there. And yeah, so this would be kind of fun to do. I don't know if you want me to do this. If this is something you want me to work on next. Oh boy, I'm going to wreck that ribbon cable. Get that in here. Oh. I'm going to put this someplace very safe. Right now I'm going to put it back in this box and set that aside. Alright, so I also did something kind of dumb, whatever. I got that today. And I already have two of them, you know, the different models of this. This is the Arcade Classics Frogger. Now this is the Walmart one, which actually has an LCD screen in it, right there, versus the, if you get it at Target or wherever else it is, Toys R Us, it's just a segmented LCD. So this I'm going to, you know, I'm going to open it, take it out. No point in, this is not, guys, just so you know, these things aren't really collectible. You know, anything that's sold to be collectible is never collectible. So, I mean, maybe someday they'll be worth something, but I highly doubt it, because this is just something made after something. And now, it's funny I say that too, but like some of those Pac-Man Jack-specific joysticks, I know the price, like in the Ms. Pac-Man one, it went inflated quite a bit, but I think the price has come back down on those because nobody really wants them anymore. So yeah, there's that right there. So I'm gonna be opening that up, and then, hey Steve, how's it going, Scott? Steam's powerlifting, okay. No, I didn't get the Asteroids one. No, I just got the ones with the LCDs, the LCD displays. There's a color Pac-Man one too, which is an LCD, so it's not really interesting me there. Let me see what else we got here. Comments, why? Okay, so then the other thing I want to talk about is, you know, what do you want to see next? So we got the Frogger here. I'm Frogger. My mind is not working right here. Oh, you want me to do a high-def NES install? I've thought about getting one of those too. I don't the N64 one. See, the thing is, the NES looks great on composite when you're looking at it, but the N64 just never looks all that great when hooked up to a TV set through composite, or even S-Video. I mean, I got a really decent CRT that things look great on it. Like, you actually can see scan lines and stuff like that. It's a I'll show it to you in a sec. But when you hook the N64 up, it still doesn't look all that great. And I just think, like, obviously it's not going to look fantastic, but we'll get to that. Alright, so here, yeah, that, by the way, that marquee there, that marquee is wrong. This is the marquee from a conversion here. I ordered an actual reproduction of the original marquee, because mine's all smashed up, from This Old Game, and that's supposedly shipping this week. And then the only thing left to do on this is to finish up this control panel, which looks like it's done, but this is this one here, this has holes drilled in it. So I have a reproduction one of these coming. I actually got this too because it's a kit, but this is perfect. So I'm just going to swap this one out. And I need to get a different ball top for this joystick. And need a lock there. But other than that, this thing's in pretty good shape now. If you remember the original video, this thing was a basket case. It was, I mean, it was a shambles. And I fixed it up pretty decent. There's a couple things that I'll need to do to kind of get it absolutely really good, but it's kind of really good for me. I think it's, at some point you just kind of like, well, that's good. You know, it doesn't need to be perfect. Some people want it absolutely perfect. That's not me. But the other thing over here is this. Yeah, do you remember that empty Galaxian shell I had? Well, now it's this. And just to show you, you can see this tiger stripes in the paint, but that's going to all buff out. That's just because I was painting it outside. I have to order the stencil kit from This Old Game, and basically I have enough to pretty much get this thing. I've got a Ms. Pac-Man board, which I can convert back to Pac-Man. I have obviously the Galaxian hardware for it, but I've got a Ms. Pac-Man control panel here, which will work fine for Pac-Man. I can put in here, and that had on it, that was actually on this cabinet originally when I got it, joystick and everything. So I've got everything I need to get this back into a Pac-Man. I've got a coin door I need to finish up. Let's see if we got any more chat things here. What game I bring for Stranded for a year? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That game I could play over and over again. But that's on the PC. So anyway, so there's this here. If I can finish this up, that's one of the things to do. I've done a whole bunch of video of how I got to this point. You know, and I got video on this Mr. Do. And then, you know, there's other things I recorded. And I don't know, probably most of you guys don't care about PC gaming at all. At least I think my audience is that way, but I got my PC over here, which is, right now it's got some pretty cool stuff going on. Kind of set up my little battle station and stuff. It's not like it's like super elite in terms of the way it's set up, but it's good for me. And I have some ideas of how I want to kind of change it around even more. So it originally started out as my video editing thing, but because I had been out of PC gaming for a while, because, you know, having a gaming PC is a pain because your graphics card is always never good enough, it seems like. But I upgraded it recently, and the computer itself is pretty beefy, so it works great, plays good games. So let's see. So that's where I'm at. Leave a comment below what you'd like me to work on, if there's anything else you want me to work on, and I will kind of see what everybody wants me to do. Some of the stuff I'm already working on, and let me get in front of that light there. Is that better? But let me know what you would like me to work on, and I'll take all that in consideration, and I'll, you know, work on the videos that I've got and stuff and put them up if it's any interest to you. But that's it. Just a little update where we're at. And thanks for watching, guys. Any more comments before I go here? Oh, the Mega Touch? Yes, Steve, the Mega Touch is great. Really, thank you for selling me that for a great price. Alright, guys, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.